Here you'll be learning a lot about women empowerment and women in tech things. And this is presented by Shishweta, that is me. Let's learn about history of women in tech. Okay, let me ask you. What do you think of when you hear computers and programming? What do you think of? When you think of computers and programming, do you automatically picture a lot of men like Charles Babbage and others? But you're wrong. What if I told you the first computer programmer was a woman? Surprised, aren't you? Ada Lovelace, the world's first programmer, the daughter of romantic poet, created the concept of flipping back in 1850s. So she's the first person who did computer programming. And then we have Debjani Ghosh. She was the driving force. One minute. She was the uh, She was the driving force behind the creation of the Think Digital, Think India strategy, which aims to support India's digital capabilities as a driver of equitable growth and development. She was the first woman to be named President of Intel India and Manufacturers Association for Information Technology. Hedy Lamarr. Inventor, she's the inventor as well as an actress. Hedy Lamarr is credited for inspiring modern Wi-Fi. In 1942, she developed the idea for a secret communication system aimed at setting radio-guided torpedoes, of course. Her idea inspired the technology for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth used today. Admiral Dr. Grace Hopper, one of the most influential computer scientists of all time, she created the first accessible computer programming language in English. Her perseverance paid off, and the common business oriented language has become the widely used business language today. Mary Wilkes. Computer programmer Mary Wilkes designed the system for one of the first personal computers. In 1965, she became the first ever person to be a home computer user, initiating the concept of home office so integral to our working lives today. So each one of them is an inspiration for the today's technologies. Most people think that when you think of technology, it's all men and all, but it's not. And there are many other women who contributed to the technology, but we have only discussed a few earliest people and one of the Indian. Now, each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. So when you stand up for yourself, it's not just standing up for yourself, but you are standing up for every woman in this world. So now we have an activity. Okay, how many of them are there in the meet now?
Yes.
Shall we start the activity?
You can start.
Okay. Now, write a positive message for each member in the meet in your chat box. Because real queens fix each other's crowns, so you need to give a positive message for a person whom you don't know or you know about them a little. You can just give them a positive message to encourage each other. So here Radharani is Lalita from B section. Okay. The girl with never ending enthusiasm for learning. Thank you. So we have six attendees here. So all of you have written for all five. Afrin, come on, you can write in the chat. Oh, thank you, Debalina. Okay, let's wait for 2 minutes to complete this activity.
Shall we start the next activity?
Sure, sure. So through this activity, you'll be able to know a positive message about yourself and giving a positive message about others. So this is an activity where you can do it yourself. You can just take a screenshot of it so that you can do it regularly. You can boost your self-esteem. Only through boosting your self-esteem can you empower yourself thoroughly. These are basic 5 questions your self-esteem. By answering this every week, you can know like what is really important to yourself, what affects you the most. What are the top 3 things you enjoy doing? Read out. You would come say like I never thought of it. What would your family say are your strengths? You can ask them yourself, but first you need to write it yourself. Like what would your family say about your strengths? When are you most 100% authentically amazing? When do you feel that you are very amazing? You are giving a lecture, like when you're being with people, like when do you feel that you are 100% authentic amazing? You have to know about these. Who in your life reminds you that you matter and are important? You will definitely have one person in your life who will remind you always that you matter, important. Be it your parents, be it your pet, one in your life. Hopes and dreams do you have for your life? Just take a 5 minutes down your things and you can review this 5 questions every week.
I have placed the screenshot in our GDSC LBC group. So we can move next.
Sure. Thank you. Okay. Now we are going to the next part of the session where we will know about how to overcome obstacles as a woman in tech. Most people have this confidence gap. Why are women not able to go ahead in tech is because they have this confidence gap. Women are holding themselves back in confidence department. Companies have to figure out why they have lack of women in key leadership. Study by HP came to the startling conclusion that women were not applying for a promotion unless percent sure of their requirements, while men will happily apply even if they only meet 60% requirements. So you need to have that 100% confidence on yourself. You don't need to wait till you are perfect. You can give it a try. If you are not successful in the will be an experience for your next try. You need to give your best for every day. Every time you give it, give it a try. Okay. Finding a system. You need to have a support system. It is important for women in tech to find a mentor. You need to find a mentor. Why do you need to find a mentor? The best mentor would be someone you admire and are looking to mirror that you share a common connection with. If you find a mentor, then you will be taking like you will be having a guide for you, have a torch bearer for you. Important for women in tech to find a mentor, whether it is a relative or someone in the tech industry. So go and find a support for
Yes,
yourself.
Yushvita, we cannot see your screen.
Okay. Wait a minute. No? Is it?
Try rejoining and present again.
Sure, sure. Now is it?
Yes, it's visible. It's visible.
So you can overcome the obstacles as a woman in tech by finding a support system. Whenever you have any difficulties, anything, if you have a mentor who can guide you in the thing, you will definitely have it easy. So it's a support system. And how can you find the best mentor? The best mentor would be someone whose career you admire and are looking to mirror that you share a common connection with. By finding a common connection with the mentor, you can find that mentor as the best one, and start showing up and standing out in your communities, in your college, in anywhere you are, because empowered women will empower women. Okay, so there's an activity where you need to see a video, and you will be able to know how gender inequality is.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to help us conduct this experiment today.
We were of different ages, we were like standing in a line.
Now, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. If your answer is a yes, step forward. If it's a no, please step back. Here goes. Ready? Did you learn how to write before the age of 10?
Did you learn music in school?
Did you take any lessons in sports? And no, video games are not a sport, even if it has the word game in it. Did you learn how to iron your clothes while still in school? Take a step forward. If not, take a step back. If you can make tea or breakfast, not just for yourselves, please step forward. If not, take a step back.
In the beginning, I think the questions were more general. People were still going forward and backward. Questions like, it was funny to see the cooking question. There were a lot of men who went ahead and there were women who were going behind.
Do you usually make all the household bill payments yourself? Do you know the film area? Do you know the price of gold today? Do you know the exact breakup of your salary?
As the questions unfolded, the stark difference came out visibly.
Do you know the details of the financial documents you're asked to sign? Have you bought a vehicle in your own name without consulting anybody? Have you bought insurance policies unassisted? Do you watch or follow the budget?
Like you think you're doing okay, but then you're like, okay, these are kind of important things that I don't look at.
Do you manage your own finances and earnings unassisted? Do you know how to invest in mutual funds? Do you know the difference between a mutual fund and an SIP? Do you make the investments for your family members or your spouse? Do you file your own income tax return? Now, everyone who's in front, could you please turn around and look behind you? Initially, when you guys started moving, there wasn't such a big gap. My question is, when did this gap start to occur?
The minute the questions became about managing money, the gap between men and women became very clear and evident.
women handling certain responsibilities regarding their own life, which were always passed on to someone else, the family or the men.
There was a slight I realized at that time, but at that
I was upset. I wanted to be in front of the line.
like, why don't I know this? Why am I not confident enough to say yes, I am able to understand this? It was quite an eye opener for me because I always depended on the men of the family to take care of my investments and plan my future.
I felt that obviously men are more into it than women. So eventually, I did expect the gap to be there.
Over the years growing up, there were certain very traditionally masculine tropes that were assigned for him and certain traditionally feminine tropes that were assigned for me.
For women, it's practically debarred to learn to know and to focus on money.
I wish I had known from the beginning of my childhood and kind of thought about that, I would be doing so much better.
Just actionable measures is what we want, really.
Okay. So after seeing this video, what are the 5 things you want to know? Uh, 5 things that you want to do it yourself. The questions that you picked up from this video that you want to do. Let's take a 5-minute buffer to write down what the 5 things that you want to do. Like it can be any question. Like one of the question, did you learn how to iron your clothes while still in school? Yeah, you can write some of the questions that you liked in the video. Did you usually make the household bill payments yourself? Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you.
Let's wait for a minute to complete this activity. Okay, we can move on to the next slide. Yeah. Now let's know how to build a supportive network. While we may be individually strong, we are collectively powerful. So it's very important to build a supportive network around you. So good supportive network comes from family. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's your family that stays with you, and friends. Friends will give you the um, excuse me. Friends, colleagues, neighbors, acquaintances, and friends of friends, social media, online meetup groups, and local community. These are the places and where people from where you can get a good support network, and it's very important to have a good support network. And Remember, different people offer different kinds of support, so the more people you have in your network, the better opportunity for friendship and support. Keep in touch with your loved ones, friends, and mentors on a regular basis. Remember to ask your support network about their lives and their careers so that you will have a good touch with each other often. Support is a two-way street, so share your talents as well. Putting in time and effort to build and maintain your relationships will allow you to enjoy the positive benefits of strong connections with people in your life. So it's very essential for a person to have a good support network. And by having a good support network, you can overcome being a isolated one as a woman in tech, or you can bring good awareness in society about gender equality and as gender equality is a SDG that is to be fulfilled by 2030, it's good if you can promote this SDG in your support network. And these are the latest tech trends that we have seen here. And there are many open source courses where you can learn these tech trends. By learning these tech trends, you can get into a good way of grooming yourself, and you can even help the people around you. So here are the list of top 10 technologies: artificial intelligence, metaverse, blockchain, quantum computing, digital immune system, hyper automation, datafication, industry cloud platforms, wireless value realization, a digitally edible world, the hyper connected intelligent world, and sustainable tech. So there are many open source works, and if you want to learn, you can learn it. It is best for yourself and to grow your career as a woman in tech. So now it's an activity where we can have a debate with each other whether technical skills are essential or soft skills are essential. You can what you what portfolios that you what side you want to stand for. Okay. Harshita, what side do you want to stand on? Technical skills or soft skills?
I think I'll go with skills.
Okay. Ashwarya Senior, which side will you stand for? Soft skills. Okay, so I should fight alone for technical skills. Okay. So you can say the first point from soft skill side.
Soft skills are very important because it's basic to everyone. Like technical is only for few people, but soft skills are for everyone. It is the basic need nowadays. So yeah, soft skills are more important than technical.
Yes, you are true to say it, but not every time you having a soft skill can let you go further, right? If you have your skills, technical skills only, you can go for further promotion in your career.
Yeah, but like to live a like to get a good job or something, yeah, technical is important. I agree, but to get for getting a good job or nice placements or working for a long time, like in a long run, soft skills are more important. I feel because they see how you communicate rather than what technical words you use or something like that.
Yes, but soft skills are cream on cake, uh, but it's not really true. Like people with skills can be respected anywhere they are.
Okay, so What if like you're very good at technically but you're not able to portray it or you're unable to self promote, then what is the use, right? So though you're technically sound, if you aren't able to express yourself, portray yourself well, then you would be missing many opportunities, promotions and all stuff, right? So I think not just having technical skills will be enough. With soft skills, you can survive in any industry.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true. But if you choose a good boss for yourself, then soft skills doesn't matter.
So, but we won't be getting a good boss every time, right? That's not in our choice.
Yes. Welcome, Monica. Which side do you want to stand for? Technical skills or soft skills? Monica? Monica, if it's inconvenient for you to speak, you can drop it in chat. Which side you want to stand for? Soft skills basically important, but being a glip always can't make you go forward, right? And technical skills are also important. Both are very crucial for your advancement in your career or life. So it's good if you are proficient in both. But soft skills gives you additional advantage over others, because there are many people with technical skills coming out, but few people can go forward because of their soft skills. Okay.
Yeah, like for in technical terms, if you want to attract a client or like that, you have to use soft skills and good communication skills to attract your clients. You can't explain them in technical skills, like in technical terms. So technical is also important as well as soft skills also. So yeah, that's my point.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
even
you.
I say the same. That is, if both technical and soft skills both go in hand, then only you can progress in any field.
Yeah, thank you for the sharings. So let's end the debate time now. So it's important to have both technical skills and soft skills in life. Okay. Now let's see what are the strategies for career advancement. So when you want to boost your career, you need to have some planning beforehand so that you can go it in a good way. Like if you meet any hurdles, you won't be stopping there. If you have a plan, you can go it in a systematic way. Okay, so what is career planning? The career planning includes the following steps, where you need to review your strengths, weaknesses, motivators, and values. They will, if you review it down and write it down what your strengths are, weaknesses, and motivators and values are, then it's very easy for you to know yourself and make yourself less um, targeted by public. And what is your edge over others, like what you are worthy of, like what you are remarkable others, and research possibilities and take advantage of available opportunities. You can research for possibilities and opportunities, and you have to take advantage of the available opportunities that you have. And you need to develop skills, experience, and expertise. And you need to network with people and analyze current options. What you are having now, you need to analyze it, the best possible one, and take action for the short term or long term goal. Okay, so this is the strategy for career advancement. You can take a screenshot for it and review it every day. Okay, so we are coming to the end of the session. Anything that you want to discuss? Okay, so as a woman in tech, your smile is your logo, your personality is your business card, and the way you make others feel is your trademark. So always remember to be confident in yourself. If you are confident in yourself, you are already half a way um, ahead than others. Okay. Thank you for attending this session.
Thank you. I wish everyone a happy Women's Day in advance.
Thank you. Happy International Women's Day, everyone. Embrace equity is this year's theme. So, thank you.